All right, welcome back to Listens Live. We got a fun segment for you here. Andrew Johnson, owner of Riverbed Builders, is back with us today to talk about all the work they've done since he's last joined us, but also just a general look at all the things that you guys do. So my favorite thing that you guys do is koi ponds. You know, anyone who's watched Listens before knows I'm a big koi pond advocate. You got one in my backyard myself, but it's not just koi ponds. You know, water features in general. You guys can help build that dream waterscape in the backyard for peace, serenity, just adding home value, something that a lot of people are probably looking to do and they just don't know where to start. So why don't you tell everybody a little bit, just to start, the different types of things that you guys offer and how cool it is every time you go into someone's backyard and see what is essentially a blank canvas.
Right, so we specialize in water features, but my favorite is the koi pond. I mean, that's really what got me into doing this. But we also do pondless waterfall features. So if you want all the enjoyment and serenity of the moving water and to drown out the noise from the neighbors, you know, we could do a large scale waterfall that disappears and you don't have all the maintenance that, you know, you could deal with having the koi pond. And then we also do fountainscapes for the more like formal backyards or like the one-off jobs.
And you talk about the stress relief that comes with something like that, or just the serenity. You see some of the videos of what you guys are capable of doing. Obviously they look cool, but I'm too, when I walk outside and I don't hear the waterfall running, it like makes my brain panic. Right. And I'm stressed and I'm angry. And there's just something about the sound of that waterfall that when you go out there and you hear it, you're just relaxed. And you don't realize it until you walk out there and it's not going. Because A, what's the problem? Why is this not going? Yeah. But then B, I kind of don't like the silence. So I'm sure it's cool for you to hear from the people that you've helped put this stuff in, to hear how it's helped them just live in their homes a little better, have a little more peaceful life. What's that like for you when you hear someone say that to you?
Well, it brings us a lot of joy because, you know, you could spend a lot of money on your backyard planting bushes and shrubs and different things, but to have like a living feature in your backyard, like you said, as soon as you walk out, something's not right, you know, you can't wait to figure out what's going on, why isn't this working, you know, it becomes part of your life, really, enjoying it.
And if you're going to go out there and you're going to build it, or if you're going to go help someone who's already got theirs built, cleaning it, especially, that's a big time of year for that, you want someone that knows what they're doing. And if I'm correct, the last time you were on here, you said that you've been essentially doing this since you were 12 years old.
Yes.
So you know, you've been around it, you've done a lot of these, you've cleaned a lot of ponds.
Yes.
How important is it for you every time you go into someone's backyard and just have that level of expertise of that when you do this, you're going to take care of the fish that are there, you're going to take care of the pond that's there, and just make sure that everything is working the best that it possibly can?
Yeah, it's very important because it might be hard for some people to understand that a fish can actually be, you know, similar to owning a dog or a cat. Like, it becomes very important to the family, and you're going to trust us to take it out of its home and store it for a few hours while we're in there pressure washing and rearranging rocks and getting the leaves and gunk out. So it's a great responsibility, and, you know, it needs to be done timely, and it's important that you know, you don't drag it out all day in the heat, and you know, the worst thing you want to do is lose somebody's fish in the middle of a pond cleaning.
Well, I know Brian Good next door in the weather office has a couple fish that are at least the size of a small dog or a big cat for that matter. So I mean, yeah, it makes sense that you start viewing them as pets similar to that. As far as someone that needs their pond clean, let's say they know that it's the time of year for that. They see all the leaves that have fallen, and then they know they don't want to get in the water now that it's like 30 degrees in the water. What's the process? What do they need to do to get a hold of you? And what kind of offers can they expect this time of year?
So they could go to our website and send us an email, and they could reach out to us by phone. And then we will start a process of looking at pictures of their pond, getting a general idea of the size, and we're going to put a budget together for what it will take to get it cleaned out. And it's better to be thinking about that now into January, because that is a busy time of the year. Once we get to March, everybody's going to want their ponds cleaned out as quickly as possible, and it gets really busy and hectic.
So what happens after someone calls that number, 812-267-2436, or they visit riverbedbuilders.com? What's the process look like after that? How quickly generally can you come out there? How easy is it to set something like that up?
Pretty easy. Pond cleanings usually take priority because they're time sensitive. So you'll either hear directly from me, or we'll get you on the schedule as fast as possible.
And one of the things that we talked about before you came on here, people call you and you get these jobs and you will build their ponds or you'll clean them, and you'll show up, looking like you've just cleaned another pond.
Right.
So the Andrew that you see nice and clean here today isn't always going to be the Andrew that you see coming to your house, because you are involved in all that. You are making sure that these things go properly. You are there making sure that everything gets cleaned right and is also done in, like you mentioned, a timely manner and a cost-effective manner as well.
Absolutely, yes.
For you, how important is that? You touched about it a minute ago, but time effective and cost effective.
It's very important because, we try to get as many of them done in a day, but, we don't want to cut any corners. And again, these are your pets. So, the last thing you want is somebody to come to your home and, hurt or damage one of your valued fish. So, we want to stay on schedule and keep moving right along.
We got all that information there on the screen below the video of that water feature that you see there, riverbedbuilders.com. You can also call 812-267-2436. Give them a call to have your pond cleaned, or if you're thinking about building your own, these are also the right people to call. If you don't want to worry about taking care of fish, yes, they are a lot of work sometimes. You can also just get a water feature that fits your backyard, customize it. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us today. That's all we got on Listens Live. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Friday. See you then.